Good morning, guys. Good morning. How's everyone doing? Happy Monday. All right, so let's get this party started, guys. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a move here on NQ already. Looks like we're having that free fall. So this was expected. I saw this divergence here. So I'm going to see if we can get ourselves an entry into this before the pre-market here. I'm not sure where my red K is. I think it's right here. There we go. I mean, no, this is my CBD. Oh, huge spike down. Huge move down. Huge move down. Let's see what our ATR is at the moment here. So I have a few trade ideas for the day. I'm not sure if you guys had an opportunity to see that in the Discord. Go ahead and check out the Discord right now if you haven't seen the two trades that I'm looking for today. So our ATR is climbing up. It's about 20 on the 3 minute, which is very low. So we have our volatility is not that high today, which is surprising. Very surprising. I think there's the ATR also. Okay. So the ATR here twice. Let me get rid of one. All right. So our ATR looks pretty good. Not too crazy. Not too crazy today. Let me check out the ATR on the 1 minute. ATR on the 1 minute, 12. Okay. So it looks like we size up a little bit today. Looks like we might be able to size up. All right. How's everyone doing? Anybody have any exciting stuff over the weekend? Guys have any good news? Anybody take a trade already today? Some of you guys start trading on Sunday evening, which is pretty crazy. I never really traded the Sunday open. Some of you guys, though, are a lot more experienced than I am. You trade all types of sessions. All right, so I'm just getting everything started here. Good morning, Zad. Good morning, Hermana. Good morning, Popeye. Today's going to be a good one, guys. Today's going to be a good one. Got a lot of big movers today. A lot of big movers today. Let's see what's the biggest opportunity today. Just getting all my charts squared away here, and I'll give you guys a recap of what I see. Natural gas has been on the move, guys, and natural gas has been climbing and dumping and dumping and climbing. It's been all over the place. That's a big mover. That's one to keep our eyes on for sure. The reason why natural gas has been moving so much is because we've had a really bad weather all across the country. All right, we'll take a look at a couple things here. So right now I've got my eyes open for the NQ. As you see on the screen right now, the NQ looks perfect for a short. Looks perfect for a short. I'd like to see a quick recovery of this candle in here and possibly enter a short into this area right over here. I'd like to see a short maybe possibly in here. See if we get that recovery. It would be perfect here for, if you look right now, our CVD is going down. If we get one more pump into that area, it would be beautiful for a short. Right now we kind of got that CVD on the opposite end here. We had the dump to the downside, and we climbed up. So, I'm sorry, the CVD spiked pretty high. And then now hopefully we get this move to the upside here. And if we do, then I'd be interested here into a short. We did have absorption here last time we were up there. We'll see if we can keep that trend going. All right, let's take a look at a couple other markets right now. First of all, let's take a look at our volatility. Let me zoom out for a sec. Oh, that market's not waiting for us. Market's moving right back down. All right, so check this out. The VIX right now is elevated, which means we'll probably get some more move to the downside. We've been climbing steadily since last week, as you guys can see. You guys, let me see if we're able to see my screen here. Are we not changing screens today? Oh no. Are we not changing screens? All right, guys, I'm gonna exit out of OBS, come right back in because I am not having luck right now switching screens, and that is not good. I'll be right. If I lose you guys, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Okay, guys, we're back. We're back. Sorry about that temporary little glitch there. And what I'm trying to do here is switch screens, and we're able to switch screens now. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so let's take a look here. On our left-hand side, we have the VIX right now, which is climbing pretty intensely. And on the right-hand side here, we have the S&P. S&P looks like it is taking out the lows of the overnight here. Not sure what it's going to do with this, whether it's going to climb back up or if it's just going to keep on going. My guess is it'll probably keep on going. I like right now a little bit of a recovery to the upside to then look for that possible short. And that's my play for the morning. Now, on the other hand, we have some other markets here that look pretty good. The Russell's doing the same thing right now as the S&P and the Nasdaq. Crude is looking kind of, crude's been on a little bit of a tear recently, but right now it's starting to give some of that back here. Natural gas, I will open up just a little bit for you guys because natural gas was a big one. Let me go into the 12-minute here. We had this huge gap last night when market opened up, and now it's filled that gap. So I would expect this market to move back up today. I will probably be looking for a long entry. The market for natural gas has been on nothing but a tear recently. Check this out. Yeah, it's climbed pretty significantly. And right now, I think it's probably going to be more of that. So now that we filled the gap, could be a good opportunity today to get into a possible long here somewhere. Maybe even in the morning session, we'll see about that. So that's natural gas, which I will keep an eye on. Yeah, right now it is starting to recover already. Let's see what else. In gold has been pretty strong. Right now, gold is a little bit on the downside, but it's been pretty strong. I'd like to see a recovery there as well. I'm gonna keep my eyes on those, and let's go ahead and check out a couple other ones. Corn was ripping last night too. Right now, it's taking a little bit of a pause. The E-mini Dow, the Dow YM, I should say, is doing a little better than the Nasdaq and the ES. Still trading above VWAP. Bitcoin has been dumping overnight. It's at 91,000. So I may look into Bitcoin today to possibly take some trades here too to the downside. Most likely, if we can get an opportunity there, because it is dumping pretty hard. Okay, that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to cover there as far as the other markets go. Right now, we're starting to see a little bit of a move right back up on the NQ here into a possible area that I'm looking at is 820. If we can't get above here, that's going to be a pretty bad sign for the NQ. If we can't get past this last recent 3-minute candle that was green right around 906. It'd be nice to get into a short now, but it's just really kind of, in my opinion, a little early to get into this trade. I'd like to see a recovery a little bit up into here. I might have been a little late to this party, but we did see, as I usually bring to your attention, we did see here, if you look at our screen, I'll go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. We saw here relatively equal highs. So relatively equal highs here at the VWAP. Now here on this candle that we have at 842, we had a bearish absorption candle, and then we had another candle at 845 that tried to come in here and reclaim this candle but could not. So this here was a very bearish, and on top of that, we had this sign here, which is something that I always look for to get into a trade. We had lower momentum, so we had relatively equal highs, and we had weaker momentum, which then led to this little bit of a sell-off here, which could have gotten you, if you were paying attention to this, could have gotten you about 75 points already, almost 70 points. So we're going to keep our eyes for that. I don't think that move is completely done working itself through yet. In the meantime, I will start my walking here before my feet start to get sore from standing too long. And what we see now is a little bit of back and forth here, because we did take out the lows here from the overnight session at around 809. We did take out these here. We still have a little bit more to go for the overnight. Let's see. Yeah, we have as low as here. Let me mark this out. This is our This is our line in the sand here for this range. These are overnight lows here at about 694, 2694. So we'll keep our eyes on that. And let's see the open. Where was the open? Our trader's reality is not on. Is it on? It's not on. There we go. Okay, our open. Right in here. Okay, so our open, which was basically the high of the move as well, overnight high, right up here. So this is the range we're kind of looking at right now from the last 24 hours move, or the last session, the session open move has been right around here. Okay. All right, so this is what we're working with. We're still right now below 50% of the range from the open. So I do expect us to possibly get up into this area here around 800, 880, possibly all the way up to 920 into this area here for a possible resistance and move back down. It's kind of what I'm looking at today. Right now, the short-term move that I'm looking at is possibly getting into the 820 area. And if we don't get any strength here, then a possible move to the downside. If we continue up higher, maybe we make it into the 900s before reversal. And if we continue through here, then we have the top of the range here at the 21,038.40 area. So let's keep all those on our radar. On our 1 hour, we had a huge spike in volume here on this candle, which a lot of times traps bulls. So we might have some trap traders in here, which means that if we do, the market is going to want to continue to the downside. And that's what I'm looking at currently. And let me get to the chat in a sec, see what you guys are talking about. All right, so we're still popping up back and forth here at around 770. We had a pretty big spike to the downside here, so we may have some trap shorts here for a little while. Maybe squeeze them for a little bit. If you guys wouldn't mind giving us an early morning like, that would be amazing. There's 15 viewers now, well, only 3 likes. Oh, you're in gold, Zad. That's great, brother. Have a look already, 400 up. So you got a long on gold, and you're up 400. Didn't gold go down this morning? Or maybe you probably took it at a good spot here where it bounced up a little bit. Plain silver metals took a hit overnight. Ooh, sorry to hear that, Papa. What's up, Designab? Never trade the overnight session when you're awake from insomnia. Ooh, that could be a recipe for disaster. Cool, man. Good job. You guys are killing it, man. I'm way behind the 8 ball. Good morning, Bull Bear. Good morning to everyone. If you guys are just popping in right now, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button. And here's a reaction for Zad, who's up 400. Good on you, brother. Giving you some love here. And for Popeye, you didn't lose. You learned. So let's start changing our vocabulary, guys. I learned that from Hermana. We as traders, he likes to say that we as traders should not say we won. We should say we earned, right? That's a good way of looking at it, because he said gamblers use the word win and business people use the word earn. So do you treat your business like gambling, or do you treat it like a business, right? So let's start changing our vocabulary a little bit. And he also said that we don't lose, but we paid for, right? Or is a lesson learned, like I like to say. You either win, or you either, what's that? I'm sorry. You either you either earned or you learned. That's what I like to say. You either earned or you learned. winning is not for business people, because when's the last time you heard a business person say, I won, $100,000 this year, or I won $1 million this year? No, they say I earned, or I brought home $1 million, cleared $1 million. Morning, TCM. I'm watching a lot of different things. You know what I like to do, what I'm doing now, guys, just to keep myself a little bit more versatile, is I'm looking at this website called Bar Charts. I don't know if you guys can see that right now. And I look on here to see what's got the most volume, or what's got the biggest changes on the day, or the biggest percent change on the day. So right now, the VIX is up a lot. We have right now also ethanol on the futures list. This is what I'm looking at. So if you go on here to biggest change, you can see Ethereum and Bitcoin are some of the biggest losers on the day. They're down over 6%. So if you're looking for something to short, this is pretty nasty. Silver's in here too, Popeye. And the metals look like they're palladium and platinum also down pretty big. And if you look at the biggest winners on the day, click on percent change winners, and you've got here, let me see what we might be interested in as traders here. Maybe crude. Crude is up, maybe a little bit. But also what you may want to look at is what's got the most volume, like what's being traded the most. The 10-year notes have a lot of volume. Let's see the Nasdaq, obviously, because we trade that. The micro, actually. The S&P, micro. These are usually the ones, the same part. They'd be the usual suspects in the most volume area. But if you want to get in some of the biggest movers, you'd want to click on the biggest change. So some interesting stuff in here. Gold has got a lot of volume. That's a good market to trade. You guys know that. I don't got to tell you. All right, so we're getting that little move back up, which is good. I was expecting that. Business people say won. I won the contract. We won the client. Yeah, that's true. It can be used as that as well. But it wasn't by luck, right? I think I want to hear a debate with Armana. Armana, have you ever say won in business? That is true. Zainab. That is a very true point that a lot of business people do use the word won. But as a business person yourself who maybe runs a business, it feels a lot better to say that you earned it, right? It feels a lot better. 5-minute trend line retest I see. For Nasdaq? Yeah, I was going to ask you which market are you referring to for Nasdaq, huh? Let's open this up a little bit more. And let's see what we got cooking. I'm still thinking that short is in play. We'll see. There will be a winner and a loser. Yeah, it's a zero sum sport, right? Somebody's gotta take somebody's money. All right, let's see what we've got here. What do you guys think? You guys think we're forming some kind of maybe a higher low situation here? Would you guys use this? Would you guys use that? I think maybe this one, right? I think that's what's happening right now. That looks pretty legit. What do you guys think? Looks pretty legit right there. We got a big spike to the downside, so a long would not be a terrible trade. Possibly a long would not be a terrible trade at the moment. And try to retest this area up here. Could be something that could work out. Yeah, natural gas looks like it wants to make another run up. Natural gas might be a good play for the upside. I keep my eye on natural gas, guys. That looks pretty good for the upside. The NQ is still trying to figure out what it wants to do. Bitcoin may also get a temporary pop. It is making a bit of a divergence as well. Yeah, Bitcoin had quite a tumble, man. Bitcoin is down big. Go ahead and check out that crypto market in a second. Market will be open in less than 7 minutes. Okay, so we're retesting this level here that we set from this big dump. Thinking this could be a decent opportunity if you believe in the longs. If you don't believe in the longs and you think this was all she was going to give, it could be an opportunity to now think about a short. I'm thinking this move has still got a little bit of steam to the upside to this area. I do think so, but you can never know with this market. No better crash to zero. NG better crash to zero. My utility bill was through the roof. Yeah, it's cold in Jersey this time of year, man. It's cold over there. Let's see what she does here, guys. This could be, do I sign any trades? I don't know what you mean by that, Zad, but I am not in any trades at the moment. The only trade that I like at the moment right now is a long on natural gas and possibly a long into a short on the NQ. Maybe a long on Bitcoin too. Go ahead and check those out in just a second. But I'm thinking this long on, I think a long on the NQ might be something. We'll see. A long on the NQ might be something. We'll see what she does here. We'll see what the NQ does here. Since we've got only 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes until the open, you might just want to sit tight here and wait to see what she does in the first 30 minutes. Maybe we go from there. I do like the shorts, but I kind of don't like the shorts where we are at the moment. I think she's going to want to manipulate to the upside first. That's just me. That's my analysis. You guys may be seeing something else, but at the moment I'm seeing a possible fake out to the downside with a possible rip to the upside. Housekeeping's on speed dial, says Design Up. The beds aren't going to clean themselves. Yeah, I don't think so either. This could make for a pretty cheap long here. In the event that I'm wrong, it wouldn't cost as much to find out. I'm going to sit tight here. I'm going to sit tight. Exercise patience. But I like the long. We'll see. My light fixture here keeps falling. CCM likes the downside. He's got his eye on the low 20,000s. Everything's on the table here. 3 minutes to the open. I keep my eye on that gas here. Looks pretty good. Yeah. On the 12-minute, natural gas looks really good. Try to see if we can get an entry on natural gas. Yeah, that gap. Yikes, that gap is serious. Natural gas has a huge gap. I don't know if that needs to get filled right now, but it will at some point. All right, market should be opening in 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Where's the VWAP here? On that gas. Sorry guys, I'm just cleaning up my chart here for a bit. And just gotta add the VWAP. Weighted average price, and we're good here. Market's open. Market's open, guys. Good luck to everyone. All right. I'm just getting a better look here at natural gas. Let's see if there is a opportunity in the higher time frames. All right, market's open. Let's see if we get that move to the upside first on the NQ before a possible downside. Right, that volatility is kicking in. Yeah, it looks like Nat Gas wants to pop, and so maybe does the NQ as well. Yeah, Nat Gas is approaching the VWAP. I like it. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Okay, NQ having some turbulence here, guys. All right, so she's getting a little bit of volume coming to into the upside. Remember, guys, anything can happen here. We just broke the wedge pattern to the downside, and now she's showing her hand. She's showing her hand, so be careful. Careful if you're in any trades that are not looking so hot right now. No attempt to fill the opening gap, right? Where is the opening gap today? Let's go ahead and look at that. So that would be our gap, right? It's a pretty big gap there. Should be to the upside, right? The gap fill is not until 21.24. That's a pretty big gap. Let's go ahead and mark that out. Let's go ahead and mark that out so we know what we're looking on the upside, possibly target here. Support low is no longer a support low. Yeah, so our overnight high and the gap, it's almost the same thing. Gap fill. Yeah, pretty big gap to the upside. She's still clowning around, not really picking a side yet. A lot of weakness. Look on natural gas, guys, on the 12-minute, looks very strong. Look at the wicks on these candles. Look at the divergence here with higher momentum on our red K, lower price here on price action. Only thing that's got me a little nervous is that we've got this whole gap here that needs to be filled. This huge gap here doesn't need to be filled right now, but it's on the chart. We did get a lot of trap traders in this candle right here. Wherever it went. Where'd you go? All right, let me move this thing down. There it is. About 2,200 trap traders down here in this red candle. So that makes me feel very bullish about this move to the upside. So I'm going to break it down to the 3-minute and keep my eyes open for an entry on that gas. If we get a nice retracement here, could make for a good entry. Could make for a good entry. We'll see. Meanwhile, NQ. NQ is not looking so hot here. Next target for NQ is the overnight lows here at 694. Congrats to anybody that entered this trade this morning. Looks like right now we are trapping as well. 1200 to the downside. Let's go ahead and fix our EMAs. So we're getting rejection off the EMAs, the short-term EMAs here. Okay. All right, look at this. Look at this move, guys. We're approaching now our overnight lows here at 694. 694 is the level that you want to keep your eye on here. Anything can happen here, whether that means that we get a bounce, short-term bounce, maybe retest the trend line again, or possibly fill in these imbalances, or we just go straight down like a hot knife through butter. Only time will tell here. Huge spike to the downside. In CVD, that is. Check out the CVD spike. 1400 going to the downside there. That could make for a pretty nasty bounce to the upside here. A lot of trap traders in here. Only thing I see here is that on the 3-minute, we would be making a lower low here on momentum, which is not the most bullish thing you want to see. So I'd still be probably looking for shorts instead of a long. Maybe not at this current prices here, but maybe if we retrace and fill in this area first. We still have the, remember guys, we also have the gap above us, which could act as a magnet. Just because the market may end up down today doesn't mean that it can't go up first. TCM thinks that this market's going to be one directional today, just to the downside. So that could end up happening, guys. There's a lot of bearish news on the horizon right now. A lot of bearish stuff going on behind the scenes. It looks like the Fed's not going to be cutting too much rates going forward, so why keep your money in risk assets when the Fed is done pumping? The Fed might not even cut next year. That's what they might think. They're thinking they might not even cut anymore. The projections, oh, when I say next year, I mean this year. The projections are now that, you know, they might get a lot less rate cuts than were initially expected because the job market keeps getting stronger. So only time's going to tell there. All right, so right now, we're seeing absorption coming in from the bulls. They're trying, but it doesn't look like they have the strength to continue that move back up. Good morning, Puglisi. Ah, man, take care, brother, on your trip. Free Cash Monday, says TCM. There has to be buyers, TCM, because if there was no buyers, the market wouldn't move down. Because the market has to move down in its quest for buyers. So you gotta let buyers get punished, bud. Because without buyers getting punished, sellers wouldn't get rewarded. Like Designob was saying, it's a zero-sum game. For some to win, others have to lose. All right, so I'm keeping my eye on nat gas. I like nat gas right now for a possible pop. We'll keep our eye on that. The Russell has a chance to make a comeback. Could possibly be putting in a higher low on momentum, lower low on price. I like the Russell a little bit better. Crude, nothing yet. Gold. Gold might be making a pop soon. We'll see about gold. Let's see. Bitcoin, yeah. Bitcoin is rallying. That long that I was thinking about on Bitcoin is actually coming around to fruition. We'll see if that is going to hold up. That'd be pretty cool. Take a position on Bitcoin today. The Dow looks like a possible short. The Dow might be a possible short. I'll take a look at the Dow. Give me a sec, guys. If there's something urgent that you guys really need me to answer, just at me, because I got to focus on the charts. If there's something really important, just let me know. All right, so it looks like we are getting that bounce to the upside here. We are getting that bounce. Yeah, I'm going to check. Yeah, the Dow is pumping pretty hard. The Dow is pumping pretty hard here. Okay, but she is losing strength though, so we'll see what happens with the Dow. Could make for a good short. So I got my eyes on the Dow, on Bitcoin. Bitcoin looks like it might be a good long. Let's see what happens here with Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin's up at almost 91.9, approaching 91.9 right now. Yeah, I like this trade on Bitcoin as a long. Let's see if we get a way to possibly test that. All right, so now we've made it back to the trend line here, as I suspected. Okay, she may really want to run up to these levels again. I still got my eye on this 820, 850 level right here. 840 level. We'll see what happens here. It's a pretty nice area for a short. And if it comes up quick enough, it could be a good one. Alright, so I'm gonna isolate my gas here. Okay. $71. Yeah, this was a liquidity run here up to the 780s. Be interested in a possible short on a Dow. See if we can't find something there. Yeah, it looks like that that last candle here on the NQ is being gobbled up by the bears. Dow still looking strong. Looks like the Dow may still be wanting to head up to this area here around 42,420. But it is losing strength though, so we'll keep an eye on her. All right, so right now we're doing a little bit of a possible bull flag formation here on the NQ. Okay. Still a lot of liquidity below 700, says Popeye. The Dow does what it wants, says TCM. Yeah, I bet it does, but I'm pretty sure that they all go up and down, so you can trade anything. Yeah, I don't like how fast this candle came up here on the NQ. It makes me really not trust it too much, because a lot of times when a candle comes up this fast, it's a manipulation candle. That's what I'm kind of thinking right here. I am going to be patient and wait for my level of possibly getting up here to this area around here. I would like to see that first if we do go for a short. A long's not out of the question if it sets up correctly, but right now the setup for the long I do not like. I do not like the setup for the long just yet. On the 1 minute here on our Nasdaq, we had a lower low here and a little bit of a higher low here, so that caused the pump to the upside. Did trap some traders here in this candle. Okay, we'll be patient here. Metals are bearish, huh? Puglisi, metals are bearish. All right, we're still trading on the 3 minute, right around the 21 is acting as resistance. I'm going to try a short on the YM, guys. So I'm going to try the short here. Hopefully I don't get the face ripped off. We'll try her here. Go back. VWAP is at 41,120. Okay. Okay. So far the short on the Dow for me looks okay. We'll keep our eyes on the Nasdaq now. See what's going on there. See if there's any opportunity with the Nasdaq. Nasdaq still looks like it wants to pump a little higher. Hopefully not the same for the Dow. Looks like the markets are picking up a little strength here. Looks like the Dow may still want higher. Silver worked out. 2 or 3 combines halfway home. Nice, brother. Good job. Yeah, looks like Dow still may want higher. Dow's still pumping. Oh, I'm just gonna go my stop pretty soon. Stuff filled on the Dow, guys. Good try, good try. Down a couple bucks on the Dow, but you have to try. Gotta be in it to win it. All right, so let's take a look here now at the Nasdaq. Is approaching the level that I was talking about earlier. This level here is really interesting. NQ just broke above the 3-minute ATR. Nice, nice. Guys, just as a reminder, I'm going to be watching my charts a lot more closely. If you guys really, really, really need me, just make sure to @ me. If you guys need your message read, just @ me in the message, in the comments. Also, I'm not going to be keeping my eye on the chat as much, so please be respectful to each other. If somebody has an idea, it's their idea. Doesn't mean that anyone else has to take it, so don't take offense. And I'm not trying to tell you guys how to trade. Anything I trade, guys, is my plan. You guys may have all your own individual plans, and I respect that. I will never tell you guys to take a trade with me, or this is where you should go long or short. You guys should just play what you want to play, because I've watched other streamers before, and I've gotten sucked into going in with their trades because it sounds very, they make it sound like we should all be looking at these areas, and sometimes it throws off your own ideas. You may not enter the trade with the trader, but it might talk you out of your trade because of something the trader says or does. So whatever I do, that's just my plan, guys. Just my idea. You do not have to follow anything, guys. Trade your plan. Let's see what else is going on in these markets. Looks like the Russell has popped. Russell has popped. Russell is moving strong. Nat gas is stalled out. Crude might be experiencing some weakness here at the VWAP. And gold's not looking that strong either. Gold's really not looking that strong at the moment. The Dow did have quite a rip there. Bitcoin's also ripping. All right, so we're at the level on the Nasdaq that I wanted to see earlier. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if she wants to continue to the upside to fill in that gap she has. So our 9:30 candle opened. We're still in that 9:30 candle, so we'll give it a minute. Let's see, about a 10-minute. 9:30 candle. 9:30 candle open here. All right, so we're experiencing a little bit of difficulties here at the level I did have my eye on at 840. Getting ripped right back down. I don't know if she's done dumping yet or pumping, so we will see. Ooh, the Russell's looking kind of weak here, huh? One thing about the Russell is very highly correlated to NQ. I won't say highly, but they're somewhat correlated. Looks like crude might be setting up for a nice short. Crude looks pretty good. Okay, NQ looks like it's resisting that level. I'm thinking NQ might have a hard time recovering here. Same thing for Russell, the Dow. Everything's kind of moving in tangent now. Back to the downside. Let's check out this on the higher time frame. Oh yeah, pretty weak. We get a rejection here, that'll be pretty catastrophic here. See if we can start building a short on the NQ. NQ didn't stand a chance here at this 840 level. Very difficult for it to get up. Yeah, YM was rocking this morning, right? But I think now she's moving back down. I think I might have caught her just a little bit too early. All right, looks like the NQ, along with a few other of the indices, are trying to come back higher. Yeah, she's going to do something here. She's definitely setting up for something. I'm being patient because I want to see I want to see a little bit of a spike on the CVD move. I want to see either a spike to the upside or a spike to the downside. We got this spike here, which brought the move up. So because this was so strong and it didn't trap traders here, this move could continue higher. Because we didn't trap these traders here, we continued to move up. So that makes me a little more bullish on this move than bearish. That's the only thing I'm seeing here, is that this move to me might be a little more bullish than bearish. Because the traders are not trapped and they're finding support off this level. CVD is getting stronger. So I'm thinking this possibly could be a stronger move up. We'll see. Anything is possible here. All right, I'm gonna try something here. I'll let you guys know in just a second if it's working out. All right, we're trying here, guys. We're trying here. See if we can get a 863 payout here. $863. You for me, baby. Come on, $863. 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 You got it, baby. Come on, $863. Come on, $863. All right, we'll take her off there, guys. It's fine. Never know what she's going to do here. Never know what she's going to do. All right, so we're up on the day, guys. We're up on the day, looking all right. Still think she goes a little higher here. Let's see what we're looking at next. Maybe that natural gas looks pretty good. Crude oil not so hot. Yeah, I'm glad we took the money there. Glad we took the money there. Take the money while you're in the green. Let's see what Natty Gas is doing here, because it looks pretty good. I still don't see a spike in CVD, so I don't think this move is done going up yet. She may still go higher. Now let's see here how far nat gas goes. I mean, not nat gas. Looks like oil. Oil might be to the downside here. All right. Grateful we took profits on that last move. Looks like it wanted to just come back down and consolidate some more. I'm looking at oil for a possible move to the downside, but I'm not convinced on it yet. So we'll just keep that one on the back burner. Let me take a look at nat gas and see if that one has any more potential right now. I like nat gas a little bit more to the upside, but let's see what the chart tells us. I think I'm gonna start keeping. Oops. Nat gas may have a continuation to the downside here. Actually, I don't really like it to the upside anymore, even though the VWAP is higher. This could be a move to the downside on nat gas. We did have a bit of a breakout, but not sure what's it going to do next. All right, NQ's dumping. I don't see any setups at the moment, guys. I don't see any setups at the moment. Just being patient here. Let's see. E-mini Dow. Yeah, take a look at the Russell, guys. The Russell had a pretty clear 3-minute divergence here with the momentum. We had the big CVD spikes to the upside, pretty big CVD spikes, and we had a spillover, pretty decent spillover. I'm not sure if she's done, but we'll keep an eye on the Russell. Really tough. That was a tough trade to take, though. There wasn't a lot of setup for that. Got my eye on nat gas to see what it does at the VWAP. Although it's looking pretty strong. I'm looking at different stuff on different charts, TCM, because I don't wanna just force a trade in NQ if it's not ready. There might be other markets that are actually looking really nice for an entry. So that's the way I'm gonna experiment with my trading. And NQ is still my principal one. I'm still looking at it, but as you know, NQ does not give you what you're looking for at all times. So I can't just blindly go into a position with NQ. I would love to, if I knew where it was going to allow me enough grace to not get stopped out. But I would like a clear signal, clear entry into the NQ for sure. Yeah, this was a beautiful short right here. On the 12-minute, looks amazing. Yeah. So now I see this absorption here. This candle got absorbed big time. I see this absorption here. Anything into this area here is pretty much done for. All right, so we have imbalances all the way down here. Looks like the market may want to come back down here and rip these apart. All right, let's see what she does here. You are trading Q if you know what I'm saying without saying it. So what I'm waiting for here, show you guys, is that we're creating this wedge. And while in a wedge, it's hard to trade the NQ because what it's doing right now is consolidating. So the real trick here is to keep an eye out for the market to see who it's going to trap. Is it going to trap longs or is it going to trap shorts? The way I look at that is if we go and we make this big spike down or big spike up after a consolidation period like this, if we start to see some strength after that big move, then what's most likely telling me is that it's going to reverse the opposite direction. So I would have liked to see the spike to the upside. I would love to see the spike to the upside because I'm more bearish than I am bullish on this move. But if we see it to the downside, I got to keep my antennas open for a possible long entry. The market may want to fill that gap today. The market may want to fill that gap. As a matter of fact, I'm going to keep this on here. Okay. All right, crude. Let's take a look at what's going on with the VIX, the volatility here on this market today. All right, so we did have a drop in volatility, but we are coming back up a bit here. Go ahead and show you guys. Looks like the market still is not out of the woods yet. S&P off the highs. We had a higher low. I'm sorry, a higher high and a lower high here. Got this move down. Huh. Very interesting, guys. ES definitely showing some weakness now with that last move. Let's see if that'll carry over into the Nasdaq here. So we're getting a lot of a bit of a choppy market here, sideways market with the VWAP going directly perpendicular to the screen here, sideways. 21 also kind of just following suit. Volatility is getting stronger, so we'll see who ends up coming out a winner here, whether it's the bulls or the bears. Okay, 12-minute has a really nice rejection candle here at around 840. If we get another move into that area, that could be a beautiful place to position that short, because that absorption candle is a 12-minute absorption candle is a very, very, very strong indicator. That works out many, many times that I've taken that. So right now we're seeing this on the 12-minute. Yeah, the shorts are looking really good. On the 12-minute, I'm seeing exactly what I would have liked to see. Exactly what I would like to see. So check this out. We got the CVD spike here, and we got a much, much lower high here on the momentum. So the short here could be beautiful. All right, I'm gonna look for that. We'll see what happens there. Morning, Laughter. Oh, you traded the YM today? Nice, brother. All right. So you've been long after the Dow, I'm sure, right? If it's been good to you. Yeah, this possible short here on the Qs looks pretty good. Possible short looks decent. Oh, thank God, Laughter. That's great, bro. That's good to hear. Yeah, firefighters I heard have been going crazy, Laughter. They're very undercapitalized, I heard. They need a lot of equipment there to fight those fires. I saw a video where the firefighters were putting out a fire with women's handbags. Yeah, I don't know how legitimate that was, but it's crazy to see that that's the measures they had to resort to. It's pretty wild. Rents and house values jumping higher as people are looking for homes. Yeah, I bet short-term rentals right now are probably super expensive. All right, so it looks like the shorts are winning here. Yeah, no more daily loss limits for take profit, guys. Not sure if you heard that. Thanks for bringing that up, Ramon. I appreciate that. Yeah, so it looks like some changes are coming to the prop world, guys. And one of the changes we're seeing right now, from a policy standpoint at Take Profit Trader, is they no longer are going to be issuing the daily loss limit hard stops that they were doing before, which is great for a lot of people who want to trade take profit because they heard nothing but great things about them. But they've been having, especially myself, like thinking about that daily loss limit is bad enough, but a daily loss limit that closes your account, like your account is done. That's a pretty hard pill to swallow, but now they're not going to have that anymore. So this could be a good thing for traders. Anyone who wants to check them out. Crude seems to be popping its little head above the VWAP here, if anyone's interested in knowing that. But the momentum still looks weak. It could be chopping traders right now above the VWAP. It looks like that might be what it's doing. Meanwhile, here on the Nasdaq, we do see this move coming back down lower. Definitely a good move here. I like this move on NQ. Looks like the NQ is really showing its hand now, guys. Looks like it does want to get down to the load, overnight lows. At least they try to trap more traders up here in the 840s. But I think it's done. It's done testing these higher levels for now, because this move here is pretty weak. What I'm saying it's weak is the momentum is weak, which means that bulls are not in control. Looks like bulls are taking a bath right now. And like Design Knob likes to say, she is soiling the sheets right now. Gold seems to be doing the same thing. All right, so we did have that move, that larger move to the downside now. Pretty big move to the downside. A lot of volume to the downside in these last two candles. All right, remember what I said, if we start getting these huge moves to the downside, spikes in CBD like we're kind of getting right now, here, like we're getting right now, I'm going to be keeping my eye open for a possible reversal at that point, because she may just be setting a trap. I got my eye open on crude also for a possible move to the downside. Just got an eye on it right now for the moment. Oh, congrats, Zad. Everybody give Zad a... one trading day. Oh, one trading day too, brother? Good job, man. Everybody give Zad some love. So how do you feel is that about the news with Take Profit Trader, dude? That's a big relief off your back, no? If I was in your position and I heard that news, knowing that you're trading with TPT, that's a big stress reliever, man, because it's bad enough to be trading. These markets are so volatile, but to know that if a trade goes against you and hits your daily loss limit, and remember, guys, your daily loss limit, it doesn't wait for you to be done with the trade. It could be triggered during your trade. So let's say you're down, I don't know, let's say your DLL, daily loss limit, is 1,000 for the day. I don't know how much it is with TPT. I'm just taking a guess, right? Let's say you're down $1,000 for the day. No, I'm sorry. Let's say you're down at 700 for the day. Your daily loss limit is 1,000. All right. I don't know what your risk parameters are, but let's just say that's the situation. If you take another trade and that trade goes against you, even $250, $270, they can stop you out mid-trade and you hit your DLL. So even though you know you're not at a daily loss limit yet, and it doesn't matter if you would have won that trade, it doesn't matter if that trade ends up going in your favor 100 points, it doesn't matter. If you're in the trade and it goes against you with unrealized profit, it'll close you out. It'll close you out. All right, so remember that move that I was just telling you guys about a little while ago, trapping these traders here? Trapping these traders here and then reversing it? It looks like it might be trying to do that now. It looks like it might be trying to do that. I still like the shorts though. I still like the shorts from the 840s. We'll see if the bulls can get the market back up there. Because we did get exactly what I was looking for here. Where we got the spike to the downside. And then we moved to the upside. Now we're getting the spike to the upside. So because of the spike to the upside, I am now looking for them to trap buyers now, just like they just trapped shorts. I'm looking for them to trap buyers up in this area around here. I'll keep my eyes on that. One more week until inauguration. What's up, TCM? I didn't take that trade yet because I was waiting for this. Exactly what we're getting right now, bud. I'm waiting for my confirmation, which is trap. This is basically equivalent to a bear trap, bull trap, like whatever you want to call it. Like, imagine you're like hunting and you set a trap for an animal. This is what that trap looks like. You're losing the momentum on the CVD, and then they pump it up one more time to trap the longs. And so I was waiting for this before taking that trade. So if we get this price to come into these areas in here, where I know that there is absorption, because I know it because of this 12-minute candle in here that tells me that the bears absorb the bulls here, and this 820 to 840 level. If we get her to come here, I'm looking for that short all day. Right now, if we don't even recuperate this candle, and the market's not strong enough to even get higher than we currently are, then that might be all she wrote. And we may have to start looking for other options. Like myself, I may enter the short if it breaks this area and retests. Then I might take the short again here if we don't get to those levels. But I'm looking right now, my number one area to take that short from is from the 820 to 840. So that's what I'm looking for, bud. And another thing here I want to point your attention to is that the momentum right now, if we come up fast enough, the momentum right now is here. So if we come up higher and the momentum weakens at the peak, if it weakens and it only gets up like, say, like this high, and we come back down, that was pretty bad. If it only comes up like this high and rolls over, that means I'm getting a loss of strength. The momentum is weakening, and so then that also confirms my short bias that much more. So that's what I'm waiting for right now. Just be patient. Be patient. It's a game of patience, guys. It's a game of patience. I'm hearing that some crazy stuff might happen, guys. Trump is planning a pre-party on the 19th, which could be a potential risk. You know, if you know what I'm saying, it could be a big risk for Trump to do that. But he's having some kind of like a rally on the 19th, which could be a target for idiots, you know, if you know what I'm saying. Could be a target for idiots, or should I say an opportunity for idiots. So I'm hoping and praying that nothing happens. And then we make it to the 20th, because I'm sure these dirty players, dirty actors, are probably not done making trouble for Trump. Yeah, I'm liking Nat Gas to the upside right now. Nat Gas to the upside looks really good. Gold's still weak. Looks like crude broke through the VWAP with some strength. And right now the NQ is just kind of still kind of working its way, inching its way higher. There we go. All right, so she's getting up to the VWAP. Let's see if she can make it all the way up to 820, 840. What's up, Keith? Oh, thanks, Keith. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just being very cautious with my trades, man, because I don't want to just enter early or enter willy-nilly without getting all my confirmations. And if I see it somewhere else, like if I see it on another asset, a chart is a chart. A chart is a chart. If you're confident in your analysis, you just wait till you see exactly what you want to see, or you just sit on your hands. In my case, I look at other assets because I don't want to enter NQ just for the hell of it, just because I have a bias and it hasn't done exactly what I'd like to see at first. So we're going to see. We're going to see what she comes up with here. All right, so she's coming up into that area that we wanted to see earlier. All right, so far, she's done exactly what we suspected she'd do. Let's see if we can get her to show some weakness here. Little by little, though, we are gaining strength here. So I am keeping my eye on her not getting past a certain level. So this level for me would be right around here. Hopefully she does not pass that 35 level. If she does, then she could be getting stronger. And I don't want to short into strength. All right, so right now she looks pretty good. Let's see if those bears are still there to absorb this move. Yeah, both bear and bull traps. So I see we might be getting a lot of consolidation today. Maybe we'll play this range. Maybe to play the range would make sense. It's a Monday with no news, right? Monday with no news. There's a gap above us though. Let's keep that in mind. There is a gap above us. We'll be patient here and see if we find a sign of weakness. On the 1 minute, this move is stronger. Let's see, we got a little absorption here on the 1 minute. We'll keep an eye on her here. I brought it down to the 1 minute to see if we can see a possible entry for this short. Looks like she is losing strength right now. Let's see if that's exactly what she continues to show. Or if this is just setting up people for another trap here with more power to the upside. Yeah, on these moves, I usually like to enter on a green candle. So we'll see if we get a green candle up to this 840 level. Possible 860. Kind of like a little blow off top. That's usually what gets everybody long. All right, I'm liking the shorts more and more. All right, let's see what she's doing here. Give me a second, guys. My daughter is asking me to help her with something. All right, so she's still got some strength here. She's still got the strength here. And the short doesn't look like it's ready yet. She does lose the strength here, though. I do like her, like around last week's low. Now, above that, we've got this area here. Sorry, guys. Just trying to set my daughter up with something. Ooh, strength is pretty high here. Glad we did not just jump into that short blindly there. Okay, that was a pretty big move to the upside there. I'd like to see if we can possibly find some weakness now. One second, guys. All right, back. Yeah, I don't like the short anymore at this point, not from this level. The strength here is getting higher instead of lower. So I do not like the short at the moment. Possibly we could still see it though. Maybe a little bit higher. Looks like now our next target here could be as high as 920. 920 could be a level where she may want to start losing some of that strength. So I'll keep my eye on her here. What's up, Casey? All right, let's see what else we're cooking now. I like a short on crude. I like a short on crude. That might be a good play. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go check on my daughters. They're home from school today. Ooh. Whoa. Never step on a moving treadmill. Never step on a moving treadmill, guys. All right, let's see. This short on crude might have been a little premature. I didn't go into it yet, but I'm looking at it set up. Nat gas. Nat gas also is another one that looks like it should be shorting, or I should be shorting it. Gold also looks weak. Anybody here looking at gold? Gold's looking pretty weak. And the NQ is just right now just doing its thing. I still think that it may have a little bit of room to the upside here, but it is losing strength. So I would say that with the NQ at the moment, what I would be waiting for would possibly be this. Since it is losing strength, I would say I'd be waiting for possible extended run here, maybe a little bit longer. Something like that with a pop above here. That's next thing I'd be looking for a spike there. That would give us that would give me a good reading if they've trapped bulls. Crude strong. Crude looks like it's got just. Crude looks like it just went and possibly just trapped traders though. So I'm interested in maybe looking at that. We'll see. Russell looks weak too. Took a quick little scalp here on the M and Q. See if she can give us a little dump here. I gotta get a hotkey for the stop loss, for break even. It is hard. All right, so we got one. Let's see if we get the second one here. Okay. All right, let's see if we get the second TP here. Second TP. Come on, second TP. Come on, second TP. Oh, don't go to break even, baby. Don't go to break even. Don't go to break even. Give us that second TP here. Actually, we might move it down a bit because it was almost there. It was almost there. Come on, girl. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Light my fire. All right, guys. So I did enter the short here. I just don't know if it's got a little bit more room to the upside first before making its official short. That's why I'm trying to take this profit here at right around VWAP and the 21. Right around VWAP and the 21, I'm trying to take P right there because I think it might pop still a little higher. So let's see if we can get this TP. Come on, baby. Give us this TP, baby. Come on, girl. Give us the TP. No, no break evens. No break evens. No break evens, girl. No break evens. Go down. No break evens just yet, baby. No even Stevens. No even Stevens. Just go down. Go down, girl. Looks like she's going to break even here. She's going to break even. Drop it like it's hot, baby. Drop it like it's hot. I still think she'll go higher, guys. I don't think she's done with the upside. Yeah, okay. I still think she'll go higher because we have to trap traders, and they're not officially trapped that good yet. They're not trapped that good yet. All right, so far so good. So far so good. I don't think that's the official one. That's why I didn't take it with a larger size. Although we could have made some money there either way. Yeah, that would have been a nice take profit there. What's up, Timmy? I think I got my audio problem fixed. Good job, man. Had a pretty good stream today. 1 loss and 5 wins. Ooh, almost a K. Good for you, brother. Love hearing stories like that, man. I love hearing that. Let's see if the NQ can properly here trap some more traders. So on the 12-minute, she looks really good for the short. All right. Anybody here in a long or in a short? Do you guys take any trades yet on the market? Doesn't have to be NQ. Let's go ahead and make this a little bigger here. Check out the shorter time frame analysis. So we had a that led to the sell-off. It's a pretty good sell-off. Let's see here. Nice topping candle. Nice topping candle here. Just my concern here is this. Now the more I look at it, the more I think I want to see this. I want to see a pop above here before I go for the short, like the long short, like the good short. The one that I want to hold in caress. Unless that was it. That could have been it. That could have been it. I didn't see exactly what I wanted to see. I saw somewhat of what I wanted to see. I saw what I wanted to see more on the 12-minute here. I saw more of what I wanted to see on the 12-minute, but I want to see it on the 3-minute. I want to see a sweep up here to catch early shorts. That's what I want to see. Seek and destroy, says Timmy. No news today. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of chop. So if you know how to navigate these markets, you know how to play the range, you can make some money today. Timmy, are you trading? Are you trading prop, or are you doing the what's that called? The demo trade on stream. Because to be honest with you, I think I'm gonna start doing more demo trading once I've hit my profit target for the day. I think I'm gonna do a lot more demo trading so I can get more at bats without risking too much. All right, crude looks like it still wants to go higher. I was eyeing crude up for a short, but does not look like it wants to play ball. Gold did have that tumble. Gold did have the tumble. It's like nat gas wants to go higher. Has his eye on the VWAP. I think I might be interested in that nat gas long. All right, I took a small position on a nat gas long here. I'm going to be targeting it up to the VWAP if we can get it to go. If not, it's a small little micro position. VWAP's right at 4.06. Right around here. .06. I'll take another one here. Leave a runner. All right, so right now, looking back at the NQ might be setting something up here. So what I'm looking for NQ to do, it's either going to pop from here and we're going to get higher on the day. But if we don't, and we see weakness, once we get to this area, around here or even a little bit higher, if we see weakness here in our red K, then I'll look for a potential move down again, something like that. So keep an eye on that. All right, we stopped out on that gas. All right, still like it for the upside. We'll see if it ends up changing its mind here, but as of right now, no bueno. So even though I think that the NQ might go higher before we go lower, I'm not interested in a long from here because it could be done. It could be done going higher and it could just now go to the lower part of the range or overnight lows. So right now that is a little bit of a gamble if I just go long from here. right, crude's still rallying up. No need to think about shorts there. Let's see what the rest of the market's doing. NQ is still moving down. Might not get that pop after all. Looks like it worked its way through the VWAP on NQ. The Dow made a nice short opportunity as well. Short the highs and long the lows in the range. Yep. Usually pretty good at seek and destroy. Yeah, I think right now what like Timmy says, we're looking at a pretty modest range here. Our range right now from the session has been about 170 points. That's pretty good. That's almost like back to our standard volatility, which is not bad, because now you can actually trade a mini contract, because the way we were running in the last few days last week, 170 points was like 3 candles, you know. And right now we're seeing a good a little bit consolidation. This could be a good move if you play it right. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin looks like it wants to go down some more. Yeah, so right now, guys, it looks like we may still be heading down further. I just would have liked it for it to pop one more time and grab these shorts from here. We'll see. We'll see if we still get that opportunity. We got to be patient. Let's check out what's going on over on X. What's going on to our viewers on X? We got some views over there today. I don't know if anyone's in the chat. Nice to see you guys. Let's go check out our Twitch stream. Okay. Cool. Everything's good. All right, so want to bring it to your attention too, guys, that we're going to get a lot of volatility for the inauguration and the week of the inauguration. So on those days that we see a possible, I don't know, crazy stuff, black swan events, make sure that you're not oversizing. Be careful with that, because that could really, really hurt you, man. Inauguration day, I'm sure, is going to be a wild day, because there's going to be a lot of sectors that are doing really well. I think the tech sector is going to do exceptionally well. I think we're going to have a lot of possible unknowns happen. So, you know, the market could move in either direction. It does not necessarily have to be a green day. It does not necessarily have to be a green day. So be careful that next week. I think the 19th, right? That's literally 19th and 20th. That's going to be next 7 days. Yeah, next Monday will be Inauguration Day. And next Sunday would be the rally that Trump is supposed to have. So between Sunday and Monday, we can get a lot of volatility. The Sunday open is going to be an important one. That's going to be a big one. It's going to be a huge one. I did short that area, bud. I did short it. I shorted my area. I don't know if you missed it. No, I shorted it. I shorted it. I didn't hold it though, because I think I thought it was going to bounce from the VWAP here. But I'm still looking for possible reversal back into this area because we left some orders behind here. I think we left some orders behind. So when it comes back into this area here, I'm going to hold her. But don't worry about it, TCM. If I miss it, I miss it, bud. It's okay. I'm not going to cry over it if I miss it. But I want to see what I want to see here. I want to see what I want to see for a sustained long. I mean, a sustained short. All right, it's 11 o'clock. The market's starting to get kind of quiet here. Let's take a look what's going on with volatility. Volatility is still elevating here. All right, so right now we have the S&P just kind of hovering on the VWAP. Whatever the S&P does here, going to dictate what happens over on the NQ. I don't expect it to hold, but obviously I don't know how that's going to unfold, whether it just goes now or it's going to come and retest last week's low and then come back down. It could be either one. I'd prefer it to pop first before coming back down. We'll see if that's an option on the table. Oh, you think she's going to send it hard down from here, Timmy? So there's no more pop coming? Let's see. All right, so she's manipulated down, manipulated up, back down, back up. This no longer is valid to me. Let's see what else we got. So this is our trend right here. All right, let's sit tight here, see what happens. reason why I'm sitting tight here, I don't know if you guys care or trade in any similar fashion, but the reason I am sitting tight here is because we got CVD losing strength here, but we haven't trapped yet. In order for me to believe that this move is going to continue down to the overnight lows, I'd like to see them trap. Once they trap, then I'm very, very bearish on this move, but I haven't seen that yet. This could have been the trap in here. This could have been the trap set right there. So that trap might have been that right there. Just that to me it wasn't. These high volume candles didn't come after the move down. They were building while the move was going up. So to me, I think that she may still have one trap left in her, which is what I'm waiting for here. If you guys think the move is already in, I'm sure you'll let us know how much how much you made on this short if it goes in that direction. So I wish you guys all well. I'm just waiting for my setup here. So Tim, you're thinking it could possibly head back up here? Maybe back up to 780, then tank? Could be. Well, 780 is right around the corner. We're already at 780 now, almost. Still very weak. Yeah. I'm just outlining for a second, guys. Here, I'm just outlining the trades I took today, so I can review these after we're done. after my session's done for the day. So if you see some orange circles on my screen, pay it no mind. Just something I'm keeping track for myself. I believe that's where I took some trades. Might have actually been in here. This trade might have been. It might have been there. Yeah, I think that was it. Market's looking kind of quiet right now. What's up, divergences? We bottom on Wednesday morning after CPI comes in bad, huh? And then reverse like mad into Thursday. What do you think about next week? What do you think about the about the inauguration? You think that's going to be bullish or bearish? What do you think is going to happen there? Actually, I'm going to take a vote. See what you guys think. So crude is on a tear. Nat gas is going sideways. E-mini is, I'm sorry, the Russell is sideways. NQ is chopping. Gold was tanking, kind of sideways now. Let's see what's moving. Let's see what's moving here. A lot of metals are not doing so good. Bitcoin not doing so good. That's where it's got the most volume. Guys, the micro has more volume than the actual E-mini on the NQ. It's pretty interesting. All right, so it looks like she wants to pop back up, hopefully into the area we're looking at. See if we can get a nice short on her. I don't think it will do anything to the market. Okay. Thanks for that, brother. Too many eyes on it, huh? Thanks, divergences. Take care, man. Get that paper, baby. Get that money, brother. So I'm not sure if you guys are keeping up with the news on Apex. Apex seems to be getting more and more dirt coming out on their practices, and the more and more I see, and the type of individuals that are over at Apex that are running the show, and I'm not sure if you guys are, Apex traders, or if you guys are loyal to Apex, or if that's your, those are your homeboys and you love them, you love them to pieces. But from what I've seen, man, the character on these guys. I don't like it one bit. I don't like it one bit. The way they're running their operation over there seems like it is basically just, I don't want to call it a Ponzi, but it seems like to be like a one-sided show over there. So I personally will not be trading with Apex. I don't know if you guys, some of you guys love Apex. Some of you guys, live and die by Apex. I know you like some of their leniency on how many accounts you can have, and you guys like a couple other things that they offer, maybe the 8 days of trading or somewhat of a quick payout. But a lot of stuff that's coming out, guys. A lot of stuff that's coming out, I'm hearing, well, I'm seeing with my own eyes. You know, they're conspiring and plotting to have traders lose who are active, who have PAs, who have active accounts. I don't know if you guys saw the video that was released. Maybe I'll play it in a few, maybe a little bit later. I'll play it before we end the stream. But the guy John, one of the owners of Apex, he had a meeting that he was recorded on. It was a Zoom meeting, and the guy comes out and says, you know, we have these 85,000 accounts. You know, that we our big 85 is what they call it. These 85,000 accounts that are just, you know, keeping them up at night because you have 85,000 traders who could possibly request a payout. So what they decided to do was, and they try to kind of say like incognito, what they decided to do was say, hey, what if we had them, anybody who's like 8 days into their PA, what if we requested a video from them and kind of make them nervous? If we make them nervous, then you know what could happen, you know, and you know what I'm saying, right? You know, kind of like being real shady about it. So remember that whole fiasco about recording yourself as a trader, because they said they were doing it for security purposes, because there were people who were trading for, you know, hundreds of people on behalf, like copy trading. They have ways of knowing who does that, by the way. They have ways of knowing who does copy trading. So for them to use those excuses, they're like, oh, we need this because we want to make sure like there's no abnormal trading happening or anything weird. It never really gave you a reason why, but it was because they didn't want their traders to get a payout, because whenever somebody asks you to do something different than what you normally do, like trading is really, like I say all the time, trading is hard enough. Trading is really, really hard. So having someone request you to record yourself to trade, like I tell you guys all the time, like trading is hard, and then doing it on YouTube with other people watching, it's hard. It's even harder. So now for someone who's not used to something like that, now you have a camera on you, and you have 2 cameras on you, and now you're being watched to see how you trade, and now you're like, oh, you want to make sure you're not committing any errors. You're like, oh, do I know all of Apex's rules? Am I breaking any of them? And all of that like extra thought really kind of messes with a trader's head. So that was their whole plan. Their whole plan was to make traders kind of like feel the pressure and blow up their accounts. And I think they succeeded for a large part. I think they did succeed. So we'll see what comes out of this, because from these lawsuits that they're having, and this is not the only lawsuit. There's a lot of lawsuits out there from what I'm hearing. Lawsuits from people who are not getting paid, lawsuits from affiliates who are not getting paid. And there was a thread I saw on X that's it was a guy who was suing Apex for non-payment of a payout. Their attorney looked into it and said, hey, this company's being sued for like tens of millions of dollars, aside from from other traders as well, which leads me to believe that this company might be insolvent. So I'm not saying they are insolvent, and I'm not saying they're not insolvent, but I'm just seeing a lot of like the writing on the wall, guys. And I don't know, I don't like what I'm seeing from over there, from a perspective of leadership and from a perspective of red flags, you know. So a lot of red flags coming out there. So be careful if you guys are trading with them. Be very careful. London close in a bit, right? We got 1 more minute. Let's see what happens. I think 11:30 is the London close, right? If I'm not mistaken. What's up, Chewy? So I'm keeping track of where I'm taking my trades, because I'm going to be doing trade analysis with our small group, guys. We started our first initial small group. We had our first meeting last night, so I'm really excited about that. If you guys want to know more about small groups and how you can join them when we open up the doors again, just go into our Discord. Let me go ahead and paste that Discord link into the chat, so you guys can sign up for our waiting list. And I'm not just saying that, guys, from a marketing standpoint. Like, we really do have a waiting list. We're not taking anybody on right now, at least for like 3 months. So I just put the Discord into the chat. If you guys are interested, go into our channel that says accountability group, and then you can put your name there. You just say anything. You can say, hello, I'm interested, or anything you want. We'll put you on a waiting list, and when we do open it up to more people in the future, we'll let you know about it. But as of right now, we just started our first meeting last night, and everyone's excited. I know I'm excited. I'm stoked, because I know that what I'm missing from a lot of my trading has been the accountability factor and just some structure. So for a lot of traders, that is probably the first thing you should learn, and probably the last thing that you do learn, is that part of it. So we're not going to teach anyone how to trade or trade like us or trade like this person. But if you do want to learn some basics that, you know, you have questions on, obviously that's strategy we could share with each other, but we're not there to teach each other how to trade. And we're not going to give any financial advice. It's just to keep you guys accountable to what you want to do. Not what we want you to do, but what you want to do. And it's called the STARS program. The STARS program. And I'm not going to tell you guys what the acronym STAR is. The acronym means just yet, but it's called the STARS program. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and check out the Discord and leave your name in the accountability channel. Yeah, it's going to be a good one, guys. It's going to be a game changer for a lot of people. All right, so let's see what we got here. This market continues to move sideways. Let me check out what's going on in XRP world. Curious to see what happened over there, since the market is the crypto market is kind of weak today. Wow, that's crazy. XRP is barely phased. Ethereum's down 7%. Bitcoin's down. Wow, why is Ethereum down so much? That is sick. What happened in the Ethereum world? Why so much? Did something happen in Ethereum? I'm going to have to do some news on that. Check the news on Ethereum. Look at this drop. Holy moly. Oh, Ethereum is just... Oh, my Lord. Yeah, Ethereum is down bad. Holy moly. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that came out of left field. XRP, on the other hand, is still holding tight, man. 250. 250 on XRP. She is strong. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. See what Bitcoin is doing. So Bitcoin, in my opinion, still has a move down. We have not seen a higher high. A higher low. We did see this one though on the 12-minute. We did see this one on the 12-minute, so that got a really nice pop. What she does here, not sure. There is really nothing to recuperate at the moment. She picked up all the imbalances so far that we did have. So BTC might be just on hold for now. What's going on in the world of Tesla? I haven't checked in on her in a while. She just filled a gap here. And now she's heading back down. Yeah, she's trending down. Trending down. Lower highs, lower lows. Not a good look for Tesla. Nvidia's down bad today too. The whole market's down pretty bad today. Nvidia still has a gap to close, so maybe it'll do that today. Maybe she'll pop in, close up that gap and bring the whole market along with it. Look at this here. I mean, she could, if she wanted to, she can pop here. Close up this gap at 135. Apple's down big too. Apple's got that gap to fill as well. That's a pretty bearish market. Surprised we made any money today. I mean, we can make money in either direction, right? Doesn't matter. Gold is looking pretty good for a pop. Gold has got this higher low and an equal low here. Gold might be looking really good for a pop here. And oil is ripping. I don't want to get in the way of oil here. Oil is ripping. But I do like gold for a long. And we have the Nasdaq now making that move that I talked about earlier. Go back and check out this Nasdaq. Yeah, so I like gold right now. Gold looks okay. Nat gas. All right, so let me go back to the ES here. All right, so it's looking kind of strong here. She got the pop that I was waiting for. Let's see if we can get her to come into this little pocket here where we have some imbalances. If not, we'll take her from wherever we can get her. Let's check the footprint here. Yeah, we got some imbalances here up at 853. This would be a nice place to catch her. Just getting that rejection from VWAP. Could be interested in taking it from here too. All right, let's see if the S&P will hold this level that we're at, 58.30. And then that means the NQ will pop a little bit from here as well. Yeah, that was a higher high. Who's taking the short from the VWAP? Anybody? Anybody taking this short here? Or are you guys already in the trade? Looks like she could be curling up right now for the dump down. She did get the spike here in CBD. We have imbalances in this candle and in this candle. I'd like to see them get recovered first. I really would like to see her come here and then roll over, so we will see here. Yeah, Laughter. I've thrown a 100 tick chart up. Design Knob had me using the 133, I think, and or the 144 or something like that. He had me using tick charts. I think they look pretty nice. I had them on for a while. I'll put it on here just to kind of show what you're talking about. Here, I'll do the 100. I think it moves like crazy though, dude. This is too erratic for me. I had the long on. I took it off. I should have kept it on here. This is a little too erratic for me. I would like to slow it down. Possibly, you know, maybe 1,000. Crown told me to use the 1,000. 1,000 is not too bad. Structure is different though, much different. Why do you like the 100 so much? I don't really know how to mess with them that much. I gotta spend more time with them. I gotta definitely spend more time with them. Been bouncing between 1,000 and 100. Yeah, to me the 100 is way too fast, bro. It's way too fast. I'm not able to use that. Good job, Laughter. 2,800, man. You're a savage, brother. Which prop are you trading? D trader, is that true? The 100 tick is like equal to reading in the market, the order flow, like a visual, time, and sales. Wow, I gotta do more. I gotta keep that on here more. It's crazy though, dude. That thing looks like an EKG. That thing looks like an EKG for real. Laughter, what does that mean? Don't fiat line trading. It, I don't. Dude, can you explain what you mean? Give me a second here, guys. Gotta fix some of my indicators. Okay. Okay, guys, here's the NQ. Don't flatline trading. EKG flatlining, no good. I admit the 100 tick is crazy fast. Yeah, it is, man. It's stupid fast. This thing makes me second guess every possible entry. Even not taking the trade, it makes me nervous. Look at this thing. That thing is ridiculous, man. Can you really get used to that, laughter? Is that something you could really get used to? Wow. It's pretty intense, man. What's up, Debbie? Debbie wants to know, what is that? I'm not sure what you mean. Popeye said it was a trap today. You mean, what is this, Debbie? This is the 100 tick chart that Laughter wanted me to show everybody. And this thing is stupid fast. It's basically the chart, but it's in, it doesn't calculate price in time. It calculates price, or shows price in ticks. So how it moves is how you see it. Pretty insane. Crazy tick movement. Yeah, that's insane, right? 100? What if I put it on like a 5? That'd be even faster. Every 100 trades, it moves. Every 100 ticks, it moves. Every 100 ticks, it creates a new bar. That's how it works. So I'm going to try to short this move here, see if we can make some money. See if you guys are right here. 820, 825. All right, so we got a TP on that one. I just can't trade this right. I need to look at my minute chart. Yeah, I got to practice this more, but I can't really tell what I'm in. I can't really tell what kind of trade I'm in. It's not time based. No, it's just tick based. What's up, ED? I'm new to trading. Can you talk about how to price trailing stop loss and its usage? Well, it depends what you're trading. I'm not a fan of trailing stop losses, just because the way that NQ moves, so it's so wicky that they get tapped out a lot. What I would rather do is set a realistic take profit. Like if you're gonna take a trade, you gotta look at, what is my risk to reward? Am I risking 1 to make 2? Risking 1 to make 3? Like what is your risk to reward? Now the other thing I really like doing is taking partial hits, and if it comes back to your stop loss, then so be it. But at least you took a partial, you took something. I am a fan of moving my stop to break even once I'm in profit a certain amount, about 10 points. I like to go to break even. So that's probably a little bit better, but trailing it, what you could do, what a lot of people do, is they trail it. Let me show you how they trail it. So on my screen right now, I'm showing you the 1 minute, right? I'm showing you the 1 minute. So let's just say that you got in on this long here. You could trail your stop under the 21 and have your stop under the 21 every time and keep moving it to the 21. And if it goes against you and it taps the 21, then you're out. So that's a good way to trail it. If you want to just keep moving your stop loss to the 21, that's one way to do it. And that's not the only way to do it. Like on the way down, you could trail your stop loss here. Trail your stop loss above the 21. And then when it comes above it, you're out. So that's a pretty good way. You know, that's something I'd be open to do because it gives the trade a little more room to breathe. That's probably the only way I would trail a stop. All right, I like the shorts here. Let's see if I can build a position. See, Timmy trails his a little bit differently. There's no wrong or right. Just whatever you want to do. So I see everything I want to see here on this move. I see everything I want to see. So I am going to build this short. I did take a short before on the tick chart because I saw what I wanted to see, but I had no idea where that tick chart really had me on price because I've never really used it like that before. So that's a little harder to trade with. Now she goes down, guys. Now she's going to go down. Trying to see if I could build a short position in here. I like to build it on a green candle. No, not on a red candle. She might be gone now. She might be gone. Yeah, nice, Timmy. Nice adding to your short on the way up. I'm trying to add to this short right now. Because I did enter it when I was in here. But I didn't know what the hell is what. Okay, so we got exactly what we wanted to see here on CVD. We got the spike here. We got the spike, the move. And now it's moving back down. We got the reversal up in here. We got the weakness. We showed the weakness. We didn't get above. Remember what I told you guys? I don't want to see her get above this white line. She literally turned around right at the white line. She did not go above the white line. And she turned right there. So that was the short setup. I'd love to enter it now, but I know that as soon as I enter it right now in this red candle, it's going to come back up. So I want to enter her on a green candle. I want to enter her on a green candle, see if we can get that still. This damn tick chart got me all jumbled up. No worries, Ed. Thank you for being here, Ed, too. Appreciate you. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button. We got 37 viewers and 17 likes. I don't like that ratio. Maybe we can get a couple more likes up in here, and I'll give you guys some more pointers, show you guys what we're doing here. So I am expecting us to take out the overnight lows, which is over here where it says ON lows. I'm expecting us to do that. Let's see if we can make a little heads or tails of this market. Took a little short in here. All right, let's see what we've got cooking. The volatility right now is still hovering around a point of control. Right up here at 19.8, 19.7. S&P has lost the VWAP. Not a good sign for the market. And we are losing here also our 21. We're approaching the trend line. It could bounce from the trend line. I foresee us bouncing from this trend line, possibly getting some people interested in a long here and then rolling over. That might be an entry that I might like. Checking our TPO chart, guys, to see if there's anything we should keep our eye on. Our TPO chart is pretty clean for the day. It's got a little more heavy weight to the bottom of the range, but what I will tell you is that we have the overnight lows below us, and that's a target that I would be looking for. All right, let's keep looking here. Yeah, so we got that rejection exactly in the area that I was thinking earlier. What's up, Jabbar? I like your style. You give off some great vibes. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I've heard that before, and I really appreciate that. B. Collins, great stream. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I want to just show you guys what we're working with here. What we're currently working with here. And sorry about the all the other stuff on the screen. I'm looking at the Russell. I'm looking at crude. I'm looking at nat gas, gold, anything here that might possibly show some opportunity. Right now, I'm looking at the NQ, which looks like it's going to lose this range that we're currently in. If you look at here, looks like we're going to be losing this range. My target for a short was in here, and it looks like it's working. It looks like it's coming down. Now, I'd like to see it go even further, and I do think it's going to get it. Just want to know what's going on with my indicator here. Trader's Reality is not working well today, huh? What's up with Trader's Reality? Let me try that one more time. What's that, guys? All right, so we're good. All right, so I'm watching this trend line here with the next possible stop to our overnight lows at 694. 694. Let's see if we've got any imbalances on this last candle. That move was kind of slow, so I don't think we had too many imbalances or any at all. We just had one up here, but maybe nothing worth coming back for. Maybe nothing worth coming back for. All right, so this purple candle right now that we're seeing on the 12-minute chart shows that sellers are absorbing buyers. So buyers are trying to push this price up, but sellers are continuously pushing them back down. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a call. Yeah, sellers are trying to push buyers down because we're getting a positive indication on our CVD, which means that buyers are stepping in, but sellers are overpowering them for the meantime. But it looks like right now it could be a battle. Could be a battle here. So this candle here trapped, well, not that it trapped, but it got a lot of people in this move. 1.6 thousand negative CVD candle on here. So that could be a bullish indication here for the move back up. Since we are kind of ranging today, this could be a move to the upside. Could be a move to the upside. Let's go ahead and look at our lower time frames here. See what's going on here. It looks a lot better on the 12-minute, and the 3-minute looks really good too. Could have possibly trapped here sellers. Could have possibly trapped sellers in here. So move to the upside is not unheard of. Move to the upside is not unheard of here. And we would be getting, if you guys take a look, we would be getting, if this move does come back up, we would see this. Lower low and a higher low here. Bullish divergence. All right, well, I'm not going to trying to walk here and see the higher low. Oops, sorry. Yeah, let me get off the treadmill. Trying to move this thing. It's not easy while on the treadmill. So we got the higher low here, and we got the lower low here. So this is a really good indication here. So I'm going to wait for a little bit of back and forth in here. I'd like to see a possible move back up to the upside. Looks like she's getting it. Looks like she's getting it. I like it. All right, we'll see. Again, you guys don't have to agree with my analysis here. By the way, do your own analysis. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. But that could be just a bull trap. So I'm not just jumping into these trades blindly. I am observing it first to see what she actually does. And this could be a choppy day. This could be a real choppy day. It could just be range bound, these 160 points. Thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate that. Welcome to all the new viewers. It's just building liquidity for the drop down. Yeah, it could be. You trust me, bro. Support. Trading's pretty good today, man. I only have 1 loss, and I have like 4 wins for the day, I think. Something like that. I think I'm up 374 on the day. Let me see if I can update that. I took a small loss on natural gas. I took a small loss on natty gas earlier, but no biggie. No biggie. I saw something that wasn't there. I thought it was there, but it was not there. Yeah, if you guys are new here, don't forget to join our free Discord. We have a lot of great training material in there, especially if you're new. We also have a lot of great traders that have been there. They've been trading guys for decades. So if you have questions, feel free to join and ask to see where you can find out information that you would probably have to pay a lot of money for. You have to pay nothing with us. Just jump in there and be a part of the community. So crude might be getting a little bit of a move back down. Looks like crude might be seeing some resistance here. Crude might be seeing some resistance, and Nasdaq might be seeing a pop to the upside. Let me go ahead and give you guys, need to see the 12-minute as well. Let's see what happens here. What's up, Astro? How do I do my capital gains and losses? Well, I traded in 2024 with a broker, so I'm sure I'll get a statement from them, and I'll just file that with my accountant. I don't have to worry about too many. I don't have to worry about too many capital gains there. I did not have any. I blew up 2 accounts with my broker, but I am trading prop, and I haven't received any payouts yet with prop, so nothing to worry about there. But I will use all my prop expenses to offset my other expense, my other income that I have. So if you guys are trading prop, remember your prop expenses you can use as business expenses. So I'm not an accountant, I'm not a CPA. Do your own, obviously get your own CPA. I'm just telling you what I might be doing. Yeah, this move up looks pretty good. This move up looks pretty good. B. Collins. Oh, it's invalid for you? I'm sorry, brother. Let me try that again. I don't know why that would be invalid for you. Let's try that again. Sometimes the link expires. I don't think this one should. Let's see. Let me pin this one instead. All right, I just replaced the pin message. Try this link. This link might work better for you. All right, so right now, at the moment, I like the longs better than the shorts just because we got a really nice setup. We got the higher low with the lower low with the spike in CVD to the downside. So I'm liking longs right now. See if I can get an entry to this long. See if we can get an entry to the long. That would be nice. Okay, we may have also a trend that we have to get past. So let's keep that in mind. It's going to be a trend line in here. By the way, for everybody that's new here, if you see me rocking back and forth, I'm not crazy, but I am on a treadmill. And I keep getting these calls from God knows where. Thank you, Astro. Appreciate you. And B. Collins, you can go ahead and try that now. See if that works better for you. Yeah, this little move here looks like it does want to go and tap VWAP, possibly even higher. I like it. I like the move. I like to see if we can get a little pullback in here and go long on this move. Bring it back up to the top of the range. TPT got rid of the daily loss limit, so that's cool. Yeah, Timmy. Yeah, we mentioned that earlier, man. And I think they're 50% off. I think they're trying to get the news out with 50% off. All right, so I'm going to try a short on crude oil here. See if we can catch maybe down to 78, 55, 59. All right, we'll see about this trade here. So I have a couple of buy orders on the way down. If we do hit them, I'm already in one now, so if we do keep hitting them, we'll just keep adding to our position. And if we don't hit it, then we'll just stop out here at 79.16. We'll see. So on NQ right now, we are looking like NQ right now looks like it is hitting that VWAP, here. Also, we have the trend line there, so we're going to have double resistance, but we do have the divergence that we saw from here. Not sure if this is all she's going to get or if she's going to get a little bit more of a move on the way up. She could reverse here, but usually when she hits a trend line like this, she likes to manipulate and go a little bit higher than she normally would on the trend line and then roll over, or possibly she may just rip. I do not code my own indicators, and I will tell you about my indicators in a second. Demo short again for you, Timmy. No, these indicators are very useful. I'll explain them to you right now. Very useful. And I hate that they use up so much real estate on my screen, but let me tell you what we have here. So down here, this is the red K indicator. The red K measures the strength of the move, and it also measures effort versus result on the candles. These are Wyckoff principles. And here is just cumulative volume delta, CVD. So I use CVD to see where buyers are possibly trapped or sellers are trapped, and see where the momentum is going. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. So right now this move looks like it's continuing to the upside. Would have liked to join it here, but I was too slow. Yeah, she's moving strong, guys. She's moving pretty strong here. She broke through the trend. Let's see if she can hold it up. What's up, Joe Schmo? Elephant in the room. Money moving from stocks to bonds. Is that true? Is that right? What's up, Brain Damage? You flattened your 200K account at 4. I'm thinking you're going to say 4K in profit for the day, even as it gets for the day. Oh, $4. Really? $4? Brand new account? Can't complain. Good for you, brother. What's up, Nick? Nice to see you here, brother. Nice to see you here. $4, not 4K. Yeah, well, you know what, dude? 4K is better. I mean, $4 is better than nothing, and it's better than a big red day, that's for sure. So what we got our eye on right here at the moment, guys, what I liked was the long from down here. We got the lower low, higher low. We see the follow through. We're seeing CVD also come through. CVD is not looking negative. It looks like it's still going higher. So I do believe in this move higher. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we can break even up the up into these levels, the 920s, 940s. We have overnight high at 21,038, and we have a gap fill at 21,021. So could be where she wants to go. Could be where she wants to go. Our oil trade's not looking too bad. We're about to add to our position here. Oil trade is looking pretty good. I'm new to oil, so this is just a micro trade. I'm just trying to get the hang of how she operates. So I'm hoping we get this move down here. We're just gonna add. We're gonna add now to our position. It looks like. All right, cool. We just added a second contract. So I'm going to get rid of this and buy stop 2. All right. Hopefully we have that continuation to the downside. And see if we can get the continuation. That'll be nice. All right, Astro, I see it goes up to where you annotated the US Brinks, and then possibly selling off from there. Trap more buyers, and then take out the buyers by going down. Yeah, that would be a crazy move. Oh, thanks, Nick. That means a lot, brother. Thanks for stopping by. I know it's hard to find decent channels that are not trying to swindle you. I'll sell you something. Yeah, we're kind of new here. We've only been on stream a couple months, but we are here pretty consistently every day. So we don't try to teach you how to trade. You trade your game. We just tell you what we're doing. And we also have a program, guys, that it's free. We don't charge anything for it. It's just a waiting list right now, actually, because we just closed it for our first group. It's a small group. It's an accountability group. So in our accountability group, we just help each other stay accountable to our plan. We don't teach you how to trade. We don't tell you what to trade. We don't give you any financial advice, but we just hold your feet to the fire as long as you're willing to be part of the group. So we are in beta testing right now. We'll probably be in beta testing for a few months. So if you guys are interested in joining small groups, I think it's gonna be limited to a group of like 5 people, 6 people at the most. If you're interested in joining that, once we open it back up, probably in about 3 months, just go into our Discord, go to accountability group channel and just say, hey, I'm interested. And just wave your hand or say anything like, hey, let me know when you guys open back up. So something like that could be the game changer for you. Yeah, Nick's trying to learn as much as he can. Absolutely, brother. One thing we don't do on this channel is we don't tell each other how to trade. Everybody has a different idea. In order for there to be a winner, there has to be a loser, vice versa. So we cannot tell each other how to trade, but we can tell each other, hey, did you do your pre-market analysis? Did you FOMO today? Did you revenge trade? Did you go on tilt? You know, like those are the kind of things that we can help each other with, but we can't tell each other how to trade. Everybody has to have that journey on their own. I think it's a unique journey for everybody. It's going to be unique for every individual. All right, so crude is still kind of holding tight there. Not really moving as much as I would have liked her to, but I still think she comes down. So we're just chilling on crude. Looks like we're about to add another contract. I'll show you. Start experimenting with different assets here, just in case NQ is not doing what I like for her to do. But it's all an experiment. You guys all have to have your own way of trading, your own style, assets you're comfortable with. That's all up to you individually. For myself, I love NQ. I'll never stop trading NQ, but sometimes the NQ is not doing what I would like it to do, and something else might be. So nice. Nice trade so far. After we add this next contract, I will probably move to break even on crude. Right now, it looks like the NQ shows no signs of stopping. Could be heading back up to the 900s, is what I'm suspecting here. 1 second. All right, looks like we're about to add another one, hopefully, and then go for a TP. Now, meanwhile, NQ is ripping. NQ is ripping. Yeah, this was a little bit of a riskier trade on the crude, just because crude has been in an uptrend. So I'm only really looking to play her till about the VWAP. I'd be happy with a VWAP tap on my last TP. My first TP is at 78.58. So for the new viewers, where are you guys from? We've got traders in here from all over the world. I'd love to hear where you guys are from. Let me know in the chat. If you're new here, let us know what part of the country or the world are you from? And how long you've been trading? Or some of you are saying that you're brand new. Toronto, a lot of Canadians in the chat. That's pretty cool, man. Our right-hand man here, Amana, he's from Canada as well. You guys are soon going to be Americans, man. I'm very happy for you guys. So thrilled for you guys. Very thrilled for you guys. I'm in Southwest Florida, home of the Gators. If you guys ever want to go on a good Gator tour, Southwest Florida is a good place. My Clay is also Canadian. Your Canadian dollar is the peso now, really? Huh? Is it that bad? I thought you guys went. I thought your Canadian dollar went up after Trudeau resigned. Gators in Gainesville. Gainesville. Oh, you're from Gainesville, Juan Restrepo? What's up? I'm that nagger in Fort Lauderdale, huh? Loving this weather. Yes, sir. Who remembers that South Park episode when they were on Jeopardy and the guy was trying to solve the that word, and it started with an N and ended with an R, and it was annoying people who annoy you, and it was naggers. Feels like the peso since Trudeau. Really. Astros in NYC. Nice, brother. I used to live in Jersey. I was in NYC all the time, man. Practically grew up going to NYC every weekend. Oh, yeah, your son studies at the University of Florida? Oh, man, I wanted to go to that. I wanted to go to that college when I was growing up. That was my dream, to go to University of Miami. So our crude trade is looking very nice. We just added that last position. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to practice some safe trading, and we're going to move our stop to break even here. Let's see if we can do that. We'll make it 3 because we're currently in 3 micros, and we'll do a buy stop of 3, and we'll just move her. I think it should be safe to move her down. All right, so the minute I go to break even, hopefully it doesn't start playing games. But here we go. If we continue going down, we have our first TP at 78.58. If you guys are wondering why I took that trade, let me show you here while we wait for the NQ to do something else since I missed that loan. Let's go ahead. Didn't trust the loan too much, but let me show you. So on our chart right now, we have crude. So with crude, I saw the following. Keep saying we like you guys are here. Okay, we saw this. So we saw on a 3-minute chart, I saw higher high. I saw a lower high here, and then I also saw my famous, which I'm going to copyright, bull trap. Check this out. This is the bull trap. So we saw CVD going down, 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 down. Then one more spike. Here we go. One more spike to trap all the traders long, and then we roll over. At the same time, we made a higher high. We made a lower high on momentum, and then we started tanking down. So that's why I entered this oil short. And I love it because it just proves my theory that price is price and charts are charts. If you see something somewhere, it's very likely for it to play out no matter what the asset is. So that's what I'm trying to prove to myself right now, is that price will move no matter what chart. And I like that. I really do. I really like that. So let me see if I can mark out where I took this trade. Oh, sorry. Took the trade in here. So I got to report to my small group later on. So I want to mark out where I took my short, and I'm going to mark it out right there. And I'm going to review my trades afterwards and share it with my group. Now I also took a natural gas trade this morning. I think I took if I'm not mistaken, I think I took a long. I got to review the video later and see. And I took natural gas long. Right about here, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I think I took her long. I think I took her long in here. Yeah, I took a long in here. I'm not exactly sure why I took a long there at the moment. I think maybe I saw this spike down in CVD down here. And I said, wow, that spike in CVD barely did anything. So let's go ahead and go long. So I did, and I went long, and then it came back out, wicked me out here. and the move has kind of gone sideways since then. So I did make a mistake there earlier. But let's set our attention back onto the Qs. Okay. All right. Just keeping my eyes open on any other opportunities here. Yeah, pretty strong move to the upside there. Yeah, I keep getting calls from everywhere. My number's on the black market or something? Yeah, to be honest, guys, our 30-minute, I want to show you guys a 30-minute. Look at the 30-minute chart right here on our right-hand side. The 30-minute chart looks extremely bullish. Extremely bullish. It looks really good for the bulls. We have a higher low here, and we have equal lows down here. And on CVD, check out the CVD here. We did have a huge spike here, then we came down, and now we're getting another spike to the upside right now. So I'd like to see how this candle closes and how the next one opens up. We do have 2 seconds, 1 second to the next candle. This candle closed very nicely, guys. Very, very green. Let's see what she does now. Let's see what she does. Okay. Yeah, if you guys are having issues getting onto the server for our Discord, just message myself or Hermana. Hermana is going to help you guys out. He helps us moderate the channel. So if you guys have issues, just hit him up. He will help you out. While I'm trading, I cannot really check. And it's a free Discord too, guys, so you don't have to worry about paying anything. Let's see what's going on here in the 1 minute. The 1 minute looks pretty bearish. The 1 minute looks pretty bearish, and let's see what CVD tells us. We just got a spike down on CVD here, so it could be making a move back to the upside. Now the 1 minutes, obviously, they give you a lot of smaller signals that can happen. So that was short-lived. Now it's going up higher on the NQ here. That's pretty short-lived. Let's see. This could be making for also a lower high here if we start losing strength up here at last week's low. That is on the 1 minute. I like to see these moves play out though on our larger time frames, like the 3 minute. Had a beautiful move to the upside here. Now we had this purple candle here. This purple candle means that we're absorbing buyers. When it's purple like this one right here, when it's purple like that, it means that we had bullish CVD, which means that we had buyers, more buyers than sellers, but the candle somehow ended up closing red, or in this case purple. So that tells you that sellers are overpowering buyers in this area, which could be a signal to look out for. But she's still trying here. She's still trying. She's still trying, guys. Okay, so right now we are seeing bullish absorption. This yellow candle means that bulls are absorbing sellers. Okay, now the thing we have to be careful with is if we do get to this area here of last week's low and we start to roll over, it could have been a bull trap. It could have been a bull trap, because what we see, if we see a lower high here on our strength indicator, then that means that we could get a possible rollover in here. So we do have the last week's low, and we also have the top of this channel that we're currently in right now. You guys see the channel that we're in? We could see some resistance there, so we'll keep our eyes open and tuned for that. And just to give you an update on our crude short here, we're still in that crude short. We're approaching our first TP. Hopefully we can get down there. Sorry to hear that, design up. You didn't get a good entry. Gonna have to flush the market profile. Nothing follows through. Sorry, but by any other name, this is all gambling. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you got to be really careful. I think less is more when it comes to trading. You really got to be sure about your entries. So super sure. So super sure. All right, so we're getting this kind of double bounce here to the upside. Let's see what the 1 minute's telling us. If this rolls over here, it's not going to be a good sign. Looks like crude's starting to go back up. Hopefully we don't get tapped out. We'll see. It's all about risk management. Yes, sir. That is very big. That is very big. I love when people say size down. You can go smaller than 1 micro. You can go into nanos. I heard they're going to roll out nanos. It's 1 cent per tick. If they haven't done that yet, we should write to the CME and let them know. Can you guys roll out nanos? Can you roll out nanos for us? This move's looking kind of weak. It's crazy that she's getting kind of weak right now, but I don't know if I trust it on the 1 minute. But she is looking kind of weak. But let's see what happens on at least the 3 minute. Let's look at the 2 minute. There's possibly popping back up. 3 minute. Yeah, looks like NQ is still reaching for higher. I would have thought so, because we have on the NQ, we still have these levels up here. Last week's low, earlier high that we have to take out liquidity from, and we also have the trend line there. We also, if we zoom out even more, we still have. Ooh, my crude's about to get stopped out. Oh, that was not fair. We're stopped out on crude. I think that might have been a stop run though, so we may want to be ready to re-enter that. That sucks, huh? 5 cents per tick with 50-cent commissions round trip. Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah, so we still have this possible area of resistance up here as well, the 920s. So I'm going to keep an eye out on that as well. Yeah, I'd possibly be interested in entering that crude again. It looks like that could have been a stop run. But again, should have taken profits when I was in profits there. 12, 3. Yeah. It's possible she could be reversing. Let's look at what the ES is doing. Volatility is down. Price should be continuing up. On the VIX, we see the volatility coming down pretty strong, and the ES is maintaining above the VWAP. Pretty bullish for the move. So I probably would not be interested in shorting this. It looks like they are probably setting a trap here for bears. Looks like they might be setting a trap for bears. Yeah. Love the volume, huh? Yeah, I heard that TBM is opening. Yeah, I catch his recaps at the end of the day, and I've been hearing him say that he is starting his own platform. Pretty good, man. His own platform. That's going to be nice. I have an option. You guys can have other options besides, the ones we currently have now, like Project X or Trade of 8, Ninja Trader. Pretty interesting. I wonder what he saw was missing in the market for him to start that. So I'd like to see him roll it out. Did he talk about it today? Who was that? Timmy? Yeah, Timmy. Did he talk about that today? That's pretty interesting. All right, what is this market doing here? Looks like it's trying to rally back up. We'll see. Nothing I'm excited about, to be honest with you guys. Nothing I'm excited about. I'm just watching it at the moment. I would say the longs are probably a better play than the shorts, just from what I've seen in the last few minutes with the VIX continuing down, S&P holding bullish. Might still see a move up. Sorry about that. By the way, if you guys are new here and you want me to read your chat out loud, or you want my attention on something, just at me. So go at Smooth Trader. I'll see it and I'll read it. If not, I'm trying to keep my eyes on the chart a lot. So if I peep over, I might catch a thing or two, but I'm not catching yours. Don't think I'm ignoring it. I'm just really, really trying to prioritize my trading and my charts. I don't want to miss out. I've noticed that I miss out on a lot of trades because I'm looking at the chat. So it looks like we're getting that rotation back down to VWAP. We are getting that rotation back to VWAP, huh? Ooh, Nat Gas had a spill and a half. Wow, I missed that. Looks like she possibly may make a Nat Gas right here. Looks like she might possibly make, if she turns around now, she could make a higher low on momentum and a lower low on price. That may be pretty good for any Nat Gas traders. Pretty crazy. All right, so what are we seeing here on the Qs? All right, looks like the indices are starting to move back up. The Russell, the ES, and the NQ. They're trying to move back up. They're absorbing buyers here. Crude doesn't seem to want to give up here. Crude does not seem to want to give up. Quite the pop on NQ. 860 short is your goal to 684 on the 4 hour. Nice. Nice, nice. 860 is right in here, huh? So you're already in the short, I would assume. You're riding that bad boy down. I like it. I like it. It is possible. I do like it now more than I did before because she did make this run up here. Yeah. She did make this run up here. She is looking toppy. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's see if she's truly weak here. Let's see if she really is weak here at this level at 841, or is she just faking everybody out so she could rip it to the upside and rip multiple faces off. What is your interest in silver? I haven't traded silver. I only track gold, and I'm assuming silver trades very similar to gold. So I would say that I know nothing about silver on a daily basis today because I have not charted it. But my buddy here, Popeye, he did. He played it last night. I don't know if he's still in it today. Yeah, that's to say the least. Our indicators are a bit unique. I like them. I've tried a lot of different indicators, and these are the ones that I think work the best. Those ovals, bud, I'm just keeping track of where I took my trades today. I'm just keeping track of where I took my trades so that way I can recap with the fellas later on a small group. That's the only thing I have there. So I'm going to try the short here on the NQ. She may not want to dump. That's what I'm concerned with because the momentum is down. It's the only reason why I like her. So I don't think so at all. Let's see. Okay, I got a TP at 807, and my stop loss is here at 873. She does decide to move to the downside, then we will add to her. Yeah, I think I'm going to move her to break even because if she comes back up, then she means she's just faking everybody out here. Hard to move to break even. I got to use those hotkeys. I just can't find them. All right, so I'm thinking she may come back down here to this VWAP or maybe lower. So I have it around the 21 in the VWAP, which is right next to each other. So we'll see. We'll add another one there. If she comes down, should give us some room to breathe if we do come down. I think it's a pretty decent setup. If we go up, we break even. If we go down, we add and we take profit. So let's see if we get what we want. Let's see if we get what we want. And it looks like it's time to stop out. It's going for the stop out. Yeah, kind of figured that. Unless we move down right now with some steam, with some real steam. No, she wants to go higher. We haven't paid enough trading fees today. We need to pay some more trading fees. All right. She's going higher. Still interested in the short though. I still am. She's very manipulative here. Coming up on the end of the hour here. Not really liking the way she's moving right now. All right, we're going to try one last time. If we get stopped out here, then we are done on the day. Yeah, it looks like she wants to go higher. The weakness is there, but it's just not. It looks like it's trapping. It looks like it's trapping instead of actually following through with the weakness on the short. If we get a quick flush down right now, then that'll be nice, but hard to say. She's so close to our stop out here. Yeah, no good. All right, so we're good, guys. We're up for the day. We are up about 290 on the day, taking some small trades. Nothing crazy. Just trying to find our rhythm here. Let me go ahead and update that. Gave a little bit back at the end of the day, but I think we traded well overall. Very responsible. Some days you're going to hit hard and some days you're not. But we're good. We're good with that. Yeah, I think it might go down too, Timmy. I'm just done trying to short her there. I should have waited for the spike, which we just got right now. If you guys look, we got the spike on the CVD. So if it's going to drop, it's going to be now after this. Yeah. See, the thing is, it always looks the strongest when it's the weakest, and weakest when it looks the strongest. Right now that we're getting this big spike here, and now it makes me feel even more bearish. So depending on what happens after this candle, it could be an opportunity for finally the short. I think I was too premature here taking those shorts with this very little weak, and I got to keep reminding myself of that. Too premature here with these little weak CVD candles. If you guys look. These little weak CVD candles, I should have not taken a short with those. I should have taken a short now. Now when this big candle is coming up, now is the time to take a short. If I want to take the short, now is the time. Now is the time. So I got to mark out this orange little circle here. I took some shorts in here. Yeah, this is the candle you want to look for if you're interested in shorting. This is the candle. Yeah, look at that candle. That's crazy. Going for a midnight open. That's what it is doing, huh? Yeah, that's my thing, man. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. If I didn't see it as often as I did, I would not be bringing it up. I'm seeing a possible short now on the Russell. I'm seeing a short now setting up on the NQ. Now this is looking a lot better. Nice ever to get the longs chasing. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Like here, I would definitely try a short. We'll see how this plays out, but. All right, so I'm gonna leave you with that, guys. It is 1 o'clock. You guys are all set. I gotta hit the gym and do some things with the girls. I will wish you all well. Take care, everyone. And I will see you next time. Make sure to hit the like on the way out. Make sure that you guys join our Discord. And I just jumped into that short. So if anybody was wondering, I just jumped into the short. I'll check you guys tomorrow. Take care. Love you. See you next time.